Hi everyone, it's Hannah here from Df2020. We are here today with Freddie McMahon, who is our co-founder and director of strategy and innovation. And we're going to have a quick chat about some of the work that we've been doing around COVID-19. So Freddie, why did a corporate want their employees to undertake a COVID-19 risk self-assessment?
Well, basically, Hannah, they really wanted to safeguard their staff, their management, and of course their whole brand.
Excellent. And why were they looking for a digitalisation solution?
Well, traditionally they would put their policies and procedures into paper-based documents, and the trouble with that, they weren't sure if people were going to use it, they weren't sure how it was going to be applied in practice, and so they really wanted a digital solution.
Excellent. And how was the project structured and delivered?
Well, as this was a new experience, they wanted the project in two parts. The first part was to actually encode the policy and regulations for self-assessment. And then if that was successful, then to integrate it into their HR system. So the first part was involved them producing some requirements. And from the requirements, one was able to produce a knowledge map and publish an agent to actually interact with the staff. This was done in just a matter of over 2 hours, and so when that was then returned for them to test, it then took maybe 10 days of lots of iterations, because first of all they wanted the pathways to be a lot shorter than the ones they had actually designed. They wanted to change the language, and because the language was so used to being in paper-based documents, it took a lot of iterations before they felt, actually now we've got a language that works with our people itself. Once they signed off on that, they then approved the second phase of the project, which was to integrate with the HR system. So then the idea was that the employees would, at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, do a self-assessment of risk assessment. And basically from that, if someone didn't do the assessment, they would receive an alert. If it turns out that they've got some of the symptoms of COVID, they were then advised immediately that they've got to leave work. And also then notification messages were sent to their HR and to their line manager itself. And of course, then the business intelligence enabled that the executives of the organisation could see the patterns of whether any risks were emerging in the organisation at a very early stage.
Excellent. And what were the benefits that this has delivered?
Well, basically, the time it took for the self-assessment, which was first in the morning and late in the afternoon, typically was 30 seconds for self-assessment. It was really quick. And then basically that ensured everyone was doing self-assessment. So if someone then started to show the symptoms, they would have to leave the work environment so not to infect anyone else. At the same time, the automation immediately meant that the HR, the line manager and the executives knew instantly that there was an exposure in a part of the organisation.
Excellent. Brilliant. Well, thank you for that information. Really helpful and very, timely. And stay tuned to our social media for more of these short interviews. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.